And turns out in today's video, we have these two teen girls who thought somehow, some way they could bring this school shooter back to life by committing a blood sacrifice by, I suppose, killing a classmate that looked like him or gave off the energy of Adam Lanza.
15-year-old Isabel Valdez and her
They're 15 and 14. Okay, now I gotta ask. You know I'm about to ask. What were the parents doing? Like, how are they monitoring them to allow something like this to even happen? Like, your monitoring level of your kids must be 0. It has to be, because what? 15 and 14?
They never shoot kids from a gang.
They laughed about offing their classmate. This video is about Maury, but first, before anything, you know what I'm saying? We hit 1,000 subscribers, bro. Yeah, I know. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, clap it up, bro. Clap it up, man. For everybody that did subscribe, I do want to say I am very much grateful. You know what I'm saying? This is just the start. This is literally step 1 to something that's gonna be much greater. I already know that it is. You feel me? It's gonna be amazing. Now, with that being said, you know, I do got 1K subscriber special coming. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a vlog. You know what I'm saying? Just a day in the life, just so y'all can see the behind the scenes of how I operate my day-to-day life and how I go about producing and putting out these videos for y'all. So yeah, that will be on my vlog channel. It's just ZayTime. So be sure to go ahead and subscribe over there. I do got a few videos that's already up over there and all that, you know what I'm saying? So be sure to, you know, take a look into that too. You feel me? But yeah, bro, if y'all want to be able to see me, you know, really take this to the next level, like the video and subscribe, bro. Really helps, really means a lot, bro. Real talk. The first 1,000, you know what I'm saying? I love y'all indefinitely, because y'all done changed some things. And I got YouTube Premium too now, so then there's that. Anyway, let's dive right in. That's enough talking. Let's go.
All right, guys. So, incoming spooky video. Grab your popcorn. Because in today's video, we have a story about two teen girls who were caught laughing at the back of a squad car after getting arrested for planning to shoot and kill their classmate. And not just because they hated the guy, not because they were bullied. No, because they actually were trying to do a blood sacrifice to bring back the school shooter by the name of Adam Lanza. Yes.
Bro, what is going on in today's society? What are they on? Like, why would you willingly want to? Where did you even spawn that idea from? You know what I'm saying? You know, for my first, you know, 1K subscriber, you know, video, I ain't think we becoming this crazy, but they tripping.
Creepy school shooter, as you can see here, by the name of Adam Peter Lanza, who was an American
Hey, put them in the asylum and make sure they're under the asylum. Don't let them back out ever.
murderer who perpetrated the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting, in which he murdered 20 children and 6 adult staff members before committing suicide as first responders arrived at the scene. And this happened back in December of 2012. I was still a kid. It was a huge story. Happened in Newtown, Connecticut. I mean, as you can see, the guy here, as you can see with images, he's a
Bruh, this nigga looks insane. Do you see his eyes?
creepy person, right? You can see images here. He was not stable whatsoever. You know, he had this weird, creepy look in his eyes.
Oh, nah, yeah. Yeah, this guy right here, for sure, for sure. Oh, nah. This is somebody else is possessing this body right here. I don't know what demon he made a pact with, but yeah, that's who's in control right now.
Yeah, you could see how this guy would one day come out to be a mass murderer of 20 little kids. And turns out in today's video, we have these 2 teen girls who thought somehow, some way they could bring this school shooter back to life by committing a blood sacrifice by, I suppose, killing a classmate that looked like him or gave off the energy of Adam Lanza.
15-year-old Isabel Valdez and her
They're 15 and 14. Okay, now I gotta ask, you know I'm about to ask, what were the parents doing? Like, how are they monitoring them to allow something like this to even happen? Like, your monitoring level of your kids must be 0. It has to be. Because what? 15 and 14?
Year-old best friend Lois Lippert are now facing extremely serious community. The girls reportedly believe.
And I don't know who orchestrated the plan between the two of them, but I would be mad if this was my daughter and this just so happened to be her friend. I would be so upset. I ain't gonna lie.
That killing the boy could help resurrect the Sandy Hook school shooter Adam Lanza through what they described as a blood bond.
Yes, a blood bond. And based off of what I was able to find online, apparently blood magic is stuff like people in the occult use to make their spells more powerful, often related to black magic, but not inherently evil. Looks like this is that type of stuff these girls were involved in.
Officials say Isabel had already begun gathering supplies for the attack. She allegedly purchased a large knife estimated to be between 10 and 12 inches long.
12
with
inches
gloves,
is
trash
insane.
bags, and cleaning wipes.
So obviously they were planning on terminating that person's life. 10 to 12 inches, if you guys can visualize it, pause, is quite...
Bro, that's like, imagine a ruler, just a regular ruler. That's how long this knife was that they had.
long for a blade with the cleaning supplies and the trash bag. Oh yeah. In the comment section though, Jacob said, oh wow, with this screenshot of the killer's face, or the potential killers. Her name is Isabella Valdez.
Authorities also say she even bought flowers intended for the boy's funeral and cigarettes that she planned to smoke afterward.
Ooh, so edgy. She probably thought this shit was gonna be so cool in her head. She probably thought she was gonna become a legend.
Lois, the younger of the two, was also allegedly involved in the preparation. The target was reportedly a 15-year-old male classmate, and the attack was said to be planned for a school bathroom. At one point during the...
That's just so stupid. In the bathroom? Like, obviously when they made this plan, like, obviously their elevator ain't go all the way up to the top. There's a lot of things that ain't clicking here. Like the bathroom. You thought you was gonna get away with that in the school bathroom. Like, come on, bro.
Isabel allegedly told school officials that she had been hearing voices instructing her to stab the boy in order to create the ritualistic blood
demons.
So she's been hearing voices, and I'm pretty sure multiple people, like always, already knew about these voices, but people, they like to play this stuff off as if it's a game, as if it's a joke. When someone tells you that they're hearing voices, especially in today's day and age, please, people, take it.
Nah, if somebody tells me that they hear voices, I'm going to believe that they might actually be crazy. You know, I might actually be... What voices? Who are you talking to? Huh? Who are you communicating to? Y'all converse over there. Don't come near me. Matter of fact, you don't even know me. Matter of fact, like that. I'm keeping my distance away from y'all permanently.
Seriously, time and time again, people tell you they're crazy. They literally tell you they're crazy to your face, and we just brush it off because we think, hey, what's the worst that could happen? It couldn't happen to me. It couldn't happen to my job. It couldn't happen to my school.
Yeah, everybody thinks that until it actually does, like, happen. You know? That's how I used to think, too. Like, shit. Back in high school, whenever there was, you know, threats or anything like that, and it's like, there's no way that this could possibly happen, right? Until we actually get a threat and the whole school go on lockdown. It's like, oh, yeah. Don't rule yourself out just yet.
And then everybody says, oh, shit, they were actually serious.
The plot was ultimately uncovered before anyone was harmed, and both girls were arrested earlier this year in Florida.
And by
Bro,
the way,
they are geeked in his back seat.
were only caught, I heard, because they told some other guy and he snitched.
To stab the student and then leave flowers and smoke a cigarette after the killing. The plan was foiled by an anonymous tip.
He f***ing snitched. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like...
No, I'm so glad that you did. I'm so glad that you did tell them and that you are gone. You are gone. You had to be stopped.
Oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? You!
So yeah, she told some guy at her school, right? And in the comment section, oh my God, someone says, this shit frying me with this image of her.
Oh my God. Oh my gosh. I could not let myself get to this point right here, bro. Look at this figure. Like, I can see how this is frying. Bro, Where did she go? Where did she go?
Sitting in the court. Hey. This image has 121,000 likes. And I just gotta say,
this is about to be a meme for sure. Like, in the indefinite future.
we are living in very strange times, man. Because this should not be that funny. Someone else showed an image of her co-conspirator in the back of the patrol car. I'm going to show you guys the footage. But they do not look like they're taking this seriously at all. Clearly mentally ill people. Someone else put this image of her head on Moana. Or, what's his name? Maui.
This is wild.
I never saw the movie. I just know the memes.
Bro, leave it to the internet to turn a very, very serious situation into something just completely unserious. Leave it to the internet to do that, bro.
But yeah, another person said, as a parent, this is terrifying. Someone else said, why would she tell someone? I'm crying, bro. Another person said, at that age, I was concerned about homework and band practice. Another person said,
yeah, like, I promise you, this has to be due to the fact that them, like, watching too much. I can't even say watching too much TV. They've been watching some weird content on the internet. That's the only thing that I can think of. They went to the darkest, deepest side of the internet that they could find to develop this mindset. And she probably found somebody that was just as weird as her, and then they just ended up clicking or something like that.
people are actually so weird. Kai said, it's sad how desensitized the world is nowadays, right? Like, we're all laughing, throwing up memes in the comment section because we've seen this time and time again, right? Bro said, another person posted this image from Lilo and Stitch, I think the alien couple. Here we have this image from Cat Dog, bro. OG
Cat
show.
Dog.
Another person said, my brother in Christ, run that shit by me again. Yo, people are just in disbelief. Genuinely, guys, there are people out here who genuinely believe in this black magic stuff, this occult stuff, this blood bond, resurrection, reincarnation type shit. And you wouldn't believe
Like, dang, you would think your kid's safe at school, but they ain't even safe at school.
how high it goes up, like into the elite billionaire spaces, the government spaces, people who actually control economies, militaries, and countries. Like, go down the rabbit hole and you'll see how deep these things get. Now, as for the footage, which is very disturbing of them in the back of the squad car, this is how they reacted after getting arrested after premeditated murder.
Let's see it.
Same one.
What do you mean, same one?
Same jail.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Like, who gets giddy and happy and said,
Y'all happy y'all going to the same jail, weirdos? Like, they're like, yay, we going to prison, yay. Like, bro, you are not about to see the light of day. You do understand that, right? You are going away for a decent amount of time.
hey, after saying, are we going to be in the same jail? This is how you know how messed up these people are in the head. Oh my god, they're giggling too.
Wait, they went through his phone? No, they're going to go through his phone.
Oh, the fact that they're laughing this much is crazy.
Hey, what are you doing here?
I wonder if they're on any drugs.
Gonna be arrested too. What? Why? Yes, I told him he knew. You never.
Bruh, they are too geeked right now. Way too geeked right now. This, I can only imagine like what it would be like for anyone that actually has kids. I don't have no children, and I know for a fact, like, bro, imagine if you had like a sister and some people were trying to off her over a sacrifice, trying to resurrect. Like, bro, man, you can't homeschool. Homeschool seems to be the most optimal option, the safest option for kids nowadays. Like, real talk, because you got to worry about stuff like this. First it was school shootings. Now you got to worry about people trying to sacrifice your kids in the school bathroom. Yeah.
I told him already. He did a tip?
There was a tip shown. Did you not see it?
No.
Someone tipped.
He snitched.
I don't know why I wouldn't tell the police but did a tip though.
Wow. So in case you guys didn't hear it, I was trying to be quiet, but the triple XL girl on the left said the guy that she told is going to jail too because he didn't snitch. Then the skinny girl on the right said, oh, he did snitch. She left a tip, so he's in the clear, which was the right thing for that young man to do. And you can now see how disappointed this young lady is on the left-hand side. Like, oh, he actually did snitch. And of course, in the comment section, people are not taking this seriously at all. I don't know what movie this is from, but you can see what we're dealing with here. Another meme from Ren and
Bro, Ren and Stimpy.
Another OG show. Another Moana meme. Another person said they went to my school. That's crazy.
It was anonymous tip, but I was just assuming it was by the writing.
Yeah.
Just like
It was.
Yeah.
Oh my God. God, I knew I shouldn't have told him. Because he was like, oh, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? God.
Kid said, can you please tell me I can't sleep tonight? I mean, that's some creepy ass shit. If you tell a guy in your class, in your school, that you plan on murdering a schoolmate, I mean, shit, I wouldn't be able to sleep either. In fact, I'm probably telling the whole world because holy shit, you just...
And not just that, like, kids can't keep nothing to themselves for the most part. You know, most kids ain't good at keeping secrets, so it don't surprise me that she told, and it don't surprise me that he snitched on you. I'm glad that he snitched on you. No cap.
Be the next national school shooter? I am not playing any games.
A tip, and it was like, my friend, 15-year-old named, he goes by Jimmy, is planning to kill some dude. Yeah, and it was like, I don't really remember their real name, but I think it was Isabel. Yeah, it was spelled wrong too.
This is just disgusting. I wonder how their parents are like.
And they are far too calm. Like, they act like this is nothing. It's just a breeze. They are too chill about it. Like, man. And honestly, with the parents, I bet you they might be disgusted. If that. You can't say, oh, she wouldn't do that. That's my sweetheart. I know my kid. You clearly don't.
At this point in time, knowing your daughters were planning on killing an innocent kid in their school because he looked like this guy right here. And I wonder if this guy now knows that these two girls were planning on killing him, and how and why they wanted to kill him was because he looked like this guy right here. Honestly, I would be not only scared and frightened, but I would also be embarrassed and disappointed that these girls thought I looked like this guy. The only reason for why I was a target is because I look like an unhinged psychopath. That would set me down the darkest road ever. I would be like, damn, am I really that chopped? Do I really look that bad?
Hey, bro, he about to renovate his whole face. He's gonna renovate his whole look, different haircut, all that. I promise you. He gonna come back a whole different person. Shit.
I almost died, lost my life and my future for looking like a school shooter. At that point, I probably just ended all myself.
She's such a snitch.
So that's immediately who I thought when I saw it. Tip. It's so cold in that room.
I know. Dude, they had me sitting there and I was so... Dude, they took away my chocolate.
No!
Oh, wow. She brings up chocolate. They took away my chocolate. Who could have seen that one coming? The fridge, complaining about somebody taking away their snacks.
He said the fridge.
Like a part of it, like a part of the big bar. But then that's it.
Oh, yeah, damn. Bro, I wanted to come back to second period so I could have, like, nibbled on some with you. I was like, that was my main goal. Dude, they pulled up the security cameras and stuff, and I got to see us walking out. Yeah.
This is crazy.
I wanted to see someone else.
They're so excited. She's so excited about getting arrested and going to jail.
Bro, they gonna see this footage and just guilty. Yeah, guilty. I don't even need to hear your case. Guilty.
To prison for sure.
Videos. Yeah. Like, they're like...
Juvie, definitely.
They clearly don't understand the predicament that they are actually in at all.
Wow. Yeah.
At least.
What? Not a school shooting, at least. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we are in this nation right now. For anybody who doesn't understand how mentally ill our country is in the world, I would say this generation of people, Gen Z and below, the amount of school shooters,
Bro,
and
you can't just come for Gen Z like that. Why? It's not even all a Gen Z. I feel like that's responsible. I really feel like it's just the lower generation after Gen Z that's crazy, for real. I really feel like. Maybe I'm a little biased because I am Gen Z. You know, I was born in 02. But I feel like we still got, our screws together for the most part.
Alpha, because these young ladies, they're like 14, 13. That's Gen Alpha, by the way. Gen Z is like 14, 15 and above. So they're like on the cusp. The amount of school shooters Gen Alpha and Gen Z has had in combination, in comparison really, to millennials and older generations is just not even comparable. And that is just a sign of the times. Clearly failed parenting, failed society, failed culture. Clearly there's some crazy ass disconnect between parents and their children in this day and age, and for some reason nobody cares. Here we have another, oh my god, people are going crazy in the comments. Another image here. Someone said from Ice Age, the mammoth with the sloth. You guys now pretty much get the point, all right? But the story gets even crazier because back on Twitter, people are saying, one of my oomphs this account is that girl that tried to kill her classmate. Let me translate. That means one of her followers follows one of these girls' accounts on Twitter. And I'm not sure which one this is, but the Twitter account goes by the name of Very Legal. And it says used to be not illegal. And it says effing bulimic girl, BMI 19, 14-year-old pro recovery. So it would be the skinny girl on the right-hand side whose account this is. And some of her tweets say, why I take lax before school, meaning laxative. My stomach, IMD, so stupid. Another one says, need to start losing weight quick again. Once I'm back purging, on day 4, no purging, and will probably wait till tomorrow to break it. And another one says, I am fat. I've been eating so much. So clearly she, it's funny. She's dealing with an eating disorder, being very skinny, and her partner in crime is dealing with her own, eating disorder on the complete opposite side of the spectrum. Right? And here I am now on her Twitter page. As you can see, she said, how do I fix my ultra thin hair? Please help. I have to use so much hairspray just to look okay. Well, that's because you're malnourished, that typically happens when you're not feeding and giving your body nutrition. She also had this on her Twitter page, so clearly she's not eating properly. And we have this other image here that says vomit.
Just 2 buckets of ice cream right there.
I'm purging a smoothie, and she ate this. And in the other image, she actually, when she says purge, she regurgitated it into a toilet. I'm not going to show that image. It's disgusting, but you get the point. Apparently these people eat food and then,
well, I'm going to save you all the decency of this last part with their eating habits. I don't think we need to know about that, but y'all let me know what y'all think of this story right here, because this story crazy as shit. I ain't gonna cap. Hey, if you like the video, then like the video, and if you want to see more reactions, subscribe. I love y'all.
Shout out to my twin. Ain't never seen tears from a gangster, so why the world want me to cry? Fighting depression, talk to them spirits, use them judges that help me get by. But I cannot lie, it, then she heard me bad when I got that call, told me you died. Like how the fuck can they take you? Man, I hope I wake up, it's a lie.